beautiful people. Yep, it's me, it's the Cockney Bird back again. Am I starting to be a pain in your arse? Well, if my name keeps coming up and you keep remembering it, that means you'll push it around, hopefully. This one got me kind of emotional, and I'm naming it Changes. Yeah, stay tuned if you want to know what I mean by changes. You know, those personal things that we can get into that all of a sudden kind of remind us. And this one sure did. And I tell you what, I've come across this and played it a few times now. But just now, literally just now, I had to pause it as I was about to play it for the second time. And I thought I got to do a podcast because I started feeling emotional with this one. So please, go and hit me up. Go and check out my link tree and hit me up across social medias, different ones. Yeah, what do I mean? I tell you, man, I thought, oof, wow. I started feeling it again, and I thought, ooh, I'm going to go and grab a cup of tea, and I'm going to podcast this because I thought I wanted to start to process some things. I started processing things as I was like, right, I'm going to podcast it, and I like to share things that are happening lately with me because I think it helps people out there as well. And I tell you what, who went and saw I don't know if anybody knows the artist Yungblud. I don't know if anybody knows the artist Yungblud, but let me tell you something. Holy shit, man. Did anybody see the Back to the Beginning live at Villa Park, the Black Sabbath farewell concert? And then, 2 weeks later, the Ozzy, God blimey, I still can't believe it. Ozzy passes away. But if anybody, I really want to play it. God, I've got it like queued up here on the YouTube channel to play it. Changes live from Villa Park, Back to the Beginning, when Yungblud did the track Changes, and it just, I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, holy shit, because I heard something about it. It was just after the concert came out, and I heard it, and I thought, damn, and that's like absolutely banging. And I've played it a couple of times since, and I don't know why. But tonight I played it, and I don't know. There was a whole different kind of connect. I started looking at the changes because it's like he says, I'm going through changes. I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to put the link in the description below. But I really want to play this. God, blimey, because it's so good. But it really kind of made me think, like, the changes that I've gone through, like the different things that I'm starting to realise the changes made, not easy. Some are easy. You're like, oh, I'm going to change that and change it. But, when you look at starting to really do work and really starting to look at your background and being honest with yourself and seeing yourself, it can be scary starting to, when you start seeing yourself, because it's strange. Your brain doesn't know how to do that. But then, like, everything that's happened along the way, the move to the United States, meeting my wife, getting into my catering career, didn't have no path, by the way, not really. Even when I left school, high school, I didn't even go and grab my qualifications. I didn't know what I got. I think I got average because when I went back, I had to go back. It kicked me in the ass, put it that way. Not getting them. Because as soon as I wanted to go into pest control, they said, oh, we will need proof of your high school. And I'm like, oh, no, don't have that. So I know I was average. The scoring system's different over there than here, and it's probably different now even than what it was when I was at school. But, I was average, but I wasn't into school at all. I left school. I didn't know what to do. Like I said, I didn't even go and get my qualifications. I didn't have a clue. But along the way, there's been a path set. I got into chefing by mistake and just happened to love it and be good at it. But not realising I was good at it then. Not seeing it as... Because every time I would say, oh, yeah, I'm good at it. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because you don't want to be big-headed and... Come on, man. Shit. Boy, everybody around me was saying to me, damn, you're good. Damn, you've got it. Damn. Ended up in if anybody knows Victoria and Albert's out there at Disney, yeah, I ended up in there. And anxiety got the better of me, the mental health. Now it would be a different story, I believe. Yes, do I still get my anxieties and do I still go to shit sometimes as far as panic or whatever? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely I do. But it's a matter of I'm working on it differently now. Can it put my dick in the dirt? Yeah, it does. But I got into that by mistake. I was it's funny, I was just talking to my daughter about this weekend. I was doing pots and pans. Oh, well, actually, it was my wife I was talking to because we was coming back in the car from, I think we were looking at lights or something, and I happened to get into a kitchen. I knew a fella, the manager of a place that got me in cleaning, literally doing fucking dirty, shitty work, plate wash, cleaning the floor, and it was just me. Cleaning the floors, and it was a student place for osteopaths, so they'd all rush down for lunch, and then it'd look like hand grenades had been thrown in the fucking dining room, like it was an absolute shit state. And you could smoke indoors then, so there was all cigarettes all freaking put out in food, and I had to clean all that up as well, keep it all clean and tidy, do the plates, do the pots and dishes from whoever was cooking. And then they managed to get a chef in, and he says, hey, you want to get in the kitchen? I'm like, yeah, all right. So I got in the kitchen a little bit. He was just showing me here and there, because it wasn't nothing major, this place, trust me. But then I had a bit of a falling out with the manager because he was a friend of the family, which was dodgy, and I was going to go and join the army, and that fell through. I freaking failed a test. Just like, what am I going to... And they said, come back in 6 months. I'm like, because at this point, I know I want to cook or something. But then I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going back and doing that again. What am I going to do? So I went down to careers office, and I'm looking at all these different bloody cards on the wall thinking, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I want to do, and it was jobs that you're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And, you want some kind of resemblance of wanting to do it. And this manager came out from nowhere. He came out from the back, and he's like, hey, what are you looking for? I said, I ain't got no idea, matey. And he goes, come back here. And that was the start of that change. And I've been thinking about these changes because that man right there, even though I didn't want to freaking go, but thank God there's people like this man that exist, because he pushed me in to going into college. And because my dad was sick, I managed to get a grant, which was freaking crazy. It was just the path to go, and all of a sudden I'm freaking realizing that, hey, I've got something here. I enjoy this. I like, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. Keep feeding me, keep feeding me. But the changes, I ended up making that guy a celebration cake at college when we did celebration cake. I made him one and I took it into him. And to say thank you, jeez. And, but that, when I listen to that track again, that Ozzy Osbourne track, which I really want to play, God, blimey, I wish I could play it. Like I said, I'm going to put it in the description. And now I'm thinking about the changes that's happening now. You know, different. When I was in my 20s, I was going through freaking kitchens and partying and having a good time and massively into heavy metal and, you know, it was just massively into reggae too, just all this different changes, different shifting, different. And in Buddhism, you're always changing. Even from the moment that you started listening to this to right now, I've changed. My chemistry's changed. There's so much that changes. You're always moving. Everything is in motion. Energy. Changing. And I tell you guys, don't let yourselves down. Because to get those changes takes work. To get those changes, if you want to shift your own self, if you want to shift yourself and go in a direction because you're fed up with where you are right now, it means putting in the hard work. It means doing the graft. It means sticking with it. It means pushing through some really heavy shit sometimes. Trust me, I have even recently broke down crying. But it releases, and then once that's released, I find somehow, you know, to be like, okay, fucking get on it. I'm telling you now, it's down to us to change. But it's down to us to want that change, and to want that change bad enough. How badly do we want that change? Those changes sometimes don't come tomorrow. Sometimes those changes don't come for a while. But all the while, when you keep on moving towards changing, the changes will come. Keep evolving, guys, keep evolving. And go and check out that bloody, honestly, I just so wanted, I nearly did it, I nearly hit the button. Because I tell you, I was following Yungblud a little bit before that, I didn't really know about him too much. And then I saw that and I thought, I've got to know more about this dude, and he's a freaking banging fella, this guy. And yeah, so go and check that out because it's got a load of energy behind it, and it's put the headphones on, listen to it with headphones because that's what I did. And go and hit me up, guys. Go and hit the old like, go and hit the old subscribe if you will, because that helps me get out to many. Don't let it stop at the few. Oi, oi. As soon as the messages stop at the few, that's it. I remember thanking a guy once that he was teaching me in personal training once. And I said, hey, thanks for all the knowledge, man. And he said, hey, if I don't share my knowledge, that knowledge gets lost. And think about that. Love you guys. Thank you for all the support and love. Please pass it around. Stay that course, guys, and namaste.